Hello gang, welcome back to Breaking Point. Alright, so we are back here. I think we're at the Spanish Grand Prix or something, are we? Anyway, we checked the news quickly because we've got to play a catch up here. And it was after Devon had had his stint. Oh, here we go. Incoming call.
Andrea.
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Of course not. It's a delicate situation. I'm sure she has an idea, but... look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially life-changing for her. And the whole family situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Corsair.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, I'll call you as soon as I know.
Casper. Lucky they got Casper at the helm. He's bringing a good balance of driver knowledge and respect, I think. So that's really good. Alright, so leading in extreme speculation about Devon Butler's future on the team. And there's that article just there for you. And there's trackside chat. Sanjaro speaks about Devon. Devon remains on the team. Connor says he is seeking treatment for medical issues that we're not at liberty to discuss right now, so it turns out it was a medical issue for Devon, although this is the first time we've heard anyone from Connor Sports confirm it. Alright, so yeah, a lot of speculation would be going. You could just imagine the rumours through the paddock, all the pit talk and everything going on, speculation. Oh, it'd be rife with it. Alright, and social medias, here we go. Still no Devon Butler on the grid for the Spanish Grand Prix. Strange no one's seeing him out there. Do you think he'll be back? And so on and so forth, right? Aiden Jackson, F1, we're thinking of you. Devon, rest up and we'll be well. That's nice from Aiden himself. Email-wise, it's quite odd that it's the Spanish Grand Prix and they haven't told her yet because they have to do seat fittings and everything, I would assume. They published the Trackside Chats interview. I did it. It'd be great if you can keep on top of anything Devon related. Even the smallest contradiction could lead to speculation we don't need. And Callie called me. Callie called. Yes, she does suspect you're going to offer the seat. Of course she does. I said, couldn't possibly comment, which I guess is as good as confirming it. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, a track that's certainly seen a fair share of electrifying races over the past few years, and there are no doubts that today's race will be just as brilliant. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. So with the race not far away from starting,
let's see where we are on the
today's
grid.
Grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position.
We're obviously going to be driving as Aiden, I would
Perez,
think.
who lines up P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Joe, Sargent, Bottas.
All right, this is a long way back.
Magnussen,
Holy moly, where are we?
Hulkenberg, De Vries, Jackson.
Oh my
Stroll,
giddy odds.
Albon, and Noah Bell.
Okay, Noah Bell's a reserve driver.
Then. It's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Oh man, that's not good. When we're after fifth place this year.
Welcome to the wonderful Catalunya. It's time for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend. And whilst the season is just a few races old, it's already been one full of drama. So Natalie Pinkham, who have you got your eye on this weekend?
Well, in Formula One, naturally, the conversation is drawn towards those at the top of the standings, both drivers and teams. But I'm really intrigued by the midfield team of Connor Sport. Devon Butler's absence will definitely be felt. There's no doubt about that, both on and off the track. For me, the interesting thing will be how they move forward without him.
Indeed, almost as many battles off the track as there are on it for Connor Sport at the moment. And Casper Ackermann and his team certainly have their work cut out for them this weekend.
Yes, indeed, we certainly do.
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
Okay, we're definitely going to go to that strategy. I might even edit the strategy, reduce the amount of laps on that tyre. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. We'll come in 1 lap earlier, just to give ourselves the best life on those tyres. Look, if we're driving well on those tyres and we're in a bit of a battle, we might switch early, but potentially producing an undercut would be better. We've also got, what, fuel. How many laps are we looking at? 17. I'm going to reduce that down to just that. I like to keep a bit of fuel in because I'm a bit of a burner and turner. Right, so. Alright, gang, so I'll just let you know, I just had to drop a quick cut in there, only because I had to cut out to the Logitech settings. I've got a problem with my pedal. I can't get full acceleration out of it. Like, I can't, as I can put the pedal flat to the floor, but I'm not getting full acceleration. You might hear the accelerator peter out and start to flutter as I'm going in the game, and even on the acceleration up sometimes. So we're just going to have to make do with it and see how we go here. It's going to suck, and I had to turn the sensitivity up to see if I could get it to work, which means corner exits are going to be a lot tougher because I am on no traction control, remember. I'm running on hard difficulty. The only aids I've got is the 3D corner lines and anti-lock. Yeah, so I've mentioned that before, but we're going to have to see how we go. We got a lot of laps to do. And we need to get a primary objective of try and secure as many points as possible. Alright, we have a secondary. A nice full race for us too on the foot, which is going to be tough. Finish ahead of Sainz and Alonso. Oh crap. Alright, here we go. We've got 5 red lights. And it's lights out. Alright, not a great start from us. We're getting pushed from behind there. I don't know who we were getting pushed behind from. Very aggressive in the moves here. We have to be aggressive today. Right. To work we go. First objective, getting the points. The car, I just feel like I can't accelerate very well at all. I feel like we still have a fair decent amount of pace here, so we might be alright. This is a very tricky track that I'm going to need full concentration for here. Yeah, you can hear that accelerator in my car. You heard it just go bit. That is actually my pedal. We're getting blocked by Sargent here. These guys are really holding us up.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Snap of oversteer there. Got to be careful. Tell you what, a safety car would help us. Anyway, we punch on. We got a little bit of clear track until we can get to Guanyo up here. I don't want to be burning too much overtake yet. Alright, Alright, DRS must be opening up this lap.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
A little bit of push on the front end now. Just went in a little bit too hot. There's Alonso just there. There's our first target as well. Would have been nice to get it off the line. We kind of got boxed in with nowhere to go though. Got to be really careful through there. It's off camber. Can easily throw the back end of that car out. Alright, we got a bit of overtake here. We should get these guys now. Zoo going very defensive. Oh, sorry, Tsunoda. We've had a big hit there.
Nice move. Keep going.
Not what I wanted to do there, but Guan Yu Zhu really, he kind of like, well, he scared me, I'll be honest. He scared me when he moved across under brakes and I was trying to get onto the back of Tsunoda. Alright, so we're a long way off now. We lost a bit of momentum with that hit. But we'll be right. Goodness knows where Carlos Sainz is. These two fighting are going to help us though, but we're a long way off the cars in front of us. We have put in a purple first sector though, so we are looking quick. Oh, Tsunoda just really stopped mid-apex. The AI really do stop mid-apex and it's really off-putting. Whereas I can carry so much more speed like that. Once again, he sort of balked us on the line there, and I'm going to get past Tsunoda now. Being really dangerous there. Tsunoda twice now. We've come in blows with him, but I feel like that wasn't our fault. He literally just stopped mid-apex. So we've got Piastri here now, and then Alonso, our first man up there.
So your teammate behind is 5.4 seconds.
On the picks a little bit early. Get on the back of Alonso, get a nice exit so we can start the fight with him now. The first of the second objectives. Figure that one out. The bonus objectives, I should say. And we've still got about 3 laps till our pit stop. So we're fighting okay here. Looks like there's a couple of red cars up ahead. Let's get this job done on Alonso now. Once again, the AI just moving in front of me at the last minute. Really dangerous. Alright, we're not going to get DRS down the straight, which is going to hurt us. But that's alright. I don't think Alonso will get us. If trouble comes, we will use a little bit of overtake here. I'll just use a little bit right now, but we should hold him out. Nice through 1, into 2, up the hill at 3. Really extend using all of the track. On the accelerator, nice and early there to really get a wide exit. Alright, we're going to push to get on the back. There's Carlos Sainz just there. Alonso's holding onto the back of us. I want to try and save a bit of overtake here for us as well. If we can climb on the back of these guys, we're going to do all right here. No mistakes, Ham. Come on, concentration. Once again, I'm just going to hold on to my overtake.
They should let you pass.
We definitely dropped the back of Alonso. These guys are fighting massive, so it's going to help us out. We're just going to bide our time nicely here. Not do anything silly. Let the AI just nut it out for a bit.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
That's it. Really caught Gasly kind of stuck behind Norris and Sainz there. And I don't think he was expecting us to come up his inside. He was too busy looking ahead more than he was behind. Nothing crazy here. Sainz putting moves on now that we've come. Our danger man's trying to make moves and get away from us. And he's put another move on Russell. Alright, so here we go. This next lap.
Now, we're boxing this lap.
We're boxing. Norris really pushing us to the inside. This is some fun racing, I'll tell you. I mean, it's always fun when you're making overtakes. Whoa, Russell really slow there once again. The AI really slow mid-apex on that corner. Luckily, we were far enough back that time to avoid any sort of collision, but that was close. We're going to use a bit of overtake here and see if we can get George into this turn. And there's our main man, Carlos Sainz. Oh, we've gone wide there.
You made it look so easy.
I just couldn't get the car turned around. So we're going to go for the undercut here. Boy, that was close. Holy moly. All right, here we go. We're going for the undercut on Carlos. Oh, almost had a bit of a mishap in the pit entry though, that's for sure. Holy snap and duckfish, that was close. All right, moment to breathe because that was tough. All right, we got purple. Let's go, gang. Let's get a good change here. Bang, on the pits. Let's go. We're behind Carlos's teammate, Leclerc, and we kind of caught up to Leclerc if you think about it. Put us back out into 21st. The other cars still have to make their pit stops, though, remember? And coming out on fresh, waxy tyres, always a little bit difficult to get the temperature up to these things. Let's see if we can climb on the back of Sainz's teammate here, Leclerc. If we can do that, then we're going to go in good stead to overtake Sainz when he makes his pit stop. So I'm going to do a concentration mode right now. See if we can close this gap on Leclerc.
Noah's in the pits. Noah is in the pits now.
Here we go. Where are we? Is that Carlos there? There's Carlos there. The undercut has worked, gang.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
We're going to have a very rapid Carlos Sainz here on soft tyres. Don't know if you can hear Hanky in the background. There's people out on the street. He's talking to them. The car racing is heating up. We've gone the switch back on De Vries, and it's worked a treat. De Vries just couldn't cover everything off there. All right, let's use it. We've just done the quickest lap of the race. That's going to help us in terms of points. And look at this. Up the inside of Charles. And we are in second place chasing after Max Verstappen. Are you kidding me? It's now about probably not Max Verstappen. He's probably too much for us, but we'll give it a go. But it's probably about consistency now and trying to draw a gap between the man behind me and closing the one to the man in front of me. We should have better longevity on our tyres compared to these guys around us. Alright, so the gap to Max Verstappen, 3.2 here. And he's taking the fastest lap off us. Leclerc coming back. He's got DRS on us, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to have the better durability in our tyres compared to these guys around us soon. And it might be start time to using a lot of that durability to our advantage and trying to really knuckle down and put in a couple of good laps. So, after we get onto the main straight here, we're going to do a big concentration mode. Just to see how I can go here. Charles is right on us here. We want to try and keep this podium. And obviously second would be going a long way to helping get that 5th place at the end of the season. Okay, here we go.
Us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, we didn't pull out that much of a gap, but we did get the fastest lap back. So let's go again. We pulled in half a tenth on Max Verstappen.
21.4 seconds.
Let's get after him.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
This is going to be tight, gang. This is going to be very tight indeed. I just don't think we'll have the pace to get Max. Ah, come on! He's opening it back out to 3.1. And Charles is really hanging on the back of us here. I'm down saving some ERS, some overtake, because the AI will put in a blistering last lap to try and get us. Alright, here we go. 2 laps to go. What can we do? The first sector, Max is killing us. Actually, the AI is killing us in general in that first sector. Tyres are starting to feel a bit second-hand. Really leaning on them now. Alright, here we go, final lap. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Charles Leclerc is going to come hard right now. And we went a bit wide, but we held into it. We put the boot back in. Holy moly! Whoa! Like I said, the tyre's starting to go, and just almost lost the back end there coming into turn 1 and 2, heading up the hill into turn 3, almost completely lost it and lost it all. It could have been disastrous. I think second place today is more than what I was thinking. So I am absolutely stoked at the moment if we can pull this off. Tyres have had it. Charles is right there. It's the run home. Overtake button engaged. Here we go. Oh, what a second place.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this
just crashed
weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
So it's Aidan Jackson propping up Connor Sport here today, but the big news off the track is the speculation about this team and whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new driver, Crofty. It's a gamble worth taking.
Well, a mid-season signing would get us all talking, I'm sure, but time will tell.
Certainly would, that is for sure, and holy moly. Let's watch this podium. Aidan gets a second.
For the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
And I'm pretty sure we held on to the quickest lap, did we not? So that's an extra bonus point. So that should be 19 points out of today's race. Muchly needed 18 points as well. That's it, Aiden. Enjoy that podium, friendo. You did a good solid there for the team. Exactly what we needed. Yeah, we were going to struggle to catch Max that whole time just then.
Well, Sport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So just tell me, what is it like for you today?
It's pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Yeah, not so long ago my teammate was Devon, and we had a plan sorted out for the rest of the season. Now it's Noah, and for the last couple of races, suddenly nobody's quite sure what the situation is. I've never had to drive in this situation before, so it's all pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
I'm going to go the Aiden line here. I'm going to go, we're all concerned about him, I think. I'm not going to say I do miss him. I'm not going to say, even if he is, just to be like, I'm going to be, we're all concerned about him.
Yeah, I know as much as everybody else, so, you know, I saw what happened. I'm obviously very worried for him, and as is everybody else, and, you know, I know he's not fit to drive for us right now. As far as I know, he's working super hard to return to the sport, and, yeah, I wish him well.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Sport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
There's a lot of young talent out. I think I want to go with the level 5 one. It's too soon to talk about that. It's still Devon's seat as far as I'm concerned. That's a question for Caspar. There's a lot of young talent out. Oh, it's hard to know what to say here, but well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. So she's not saying, she's only asking what happens if he doesn't return. There's a lot of talent out there. It's too soon to be talking about that. It's still Devon's seat. I'm going to go with this one here.
It's not for me to say, but I think it could be a real opportunity for the team to make an exciting signing. There's a lot of talent out there hungry for a shot in F1, and Sport could find themselves in the perfect position to offer them one.
That's great, thank you.
Yeah, okay. What about our second place? Anything about that? Whatever. With Spanish Grand Prix in the books, Sport set their sights on securing the driver lineup for the remainder of the 23 season. Alright, so the news says Sport's replacement new driver in time for Azerbaijan. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Caspar, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, you know, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, well, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Aww.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline, a potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And,
is he gonna be upset?
How's Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now...
Getting podiums,
get out of here.
you know?
Of course.
Just get out of here.
Caspar.
Okay, so a lot to take away from that. We've got the new signing hopefully coming soon. Well, I can't see how she's not going to come out. How is the story going to continue without her? Let's be honest. But the news reserves to the rescue, stepping up to the plate. Noah Bell trusts position to deputy for the stricken Devon Butler fans. Okay, let's go to socials here and see what they said. Jackson, guess I'm carrying this team then. Epic drive from him today. Totally deserved to be up on that podium. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Ben from Tier Marduk. Noah Bell looked distinctly dodgy out there today. New signing then. Yeah, plenty more to say. Rumours that Connor Sports Aiden Jackson is set to appear in the latest F1 sim racing event. It's no secret that Aiden is a big gamer. Right, okay. Jackson's saying he wishes Devon well. Do you really... though, Aiden, do you really? Oh, very funny. And emails, let's see what we've got here. Callie, Casper, this remains against my better judgment, but you and Andreo seem convinced this is the right direction for the team. Let me know the second you have spoken to her, and I want updates. I want updates the instant they happen. Alright, so that's from Davidoff. Okay, Andrea Connor, well done. Update soon. Team, I know it's not been an easy Connor Sports recently, but I want to all know that I appreciate your professionalism in the face of such adversity. We know that with Devon will not be joining again this season. I'm incredibly grateful for Noah's efforts in particular, but we still need additional driver to bring the team back to full strength as soon as we can in this regard. That's a bit of a slap in the face to Noah, isn't it, when you think about it? And then Davidos has been in touch. 1 minute he's saying Callie's the right choice. The next minute he's saying she's a risk. If I don't know him any better, I'd say he's panicking. Whether it's a legitimate concern for personal reasons, I'm not sure. And Cass, I'm already here. Landed in Spain last night and I've just arrived at the track. I have a few bits to finish up first. Okay, that's Callie saying that. So really looking forward to seeing you and catching up. I've got so much to tell you. Also intrigued why you couldn't talk on the phone earlier and said you needed to see me. Okay, let's go to the next chapter, see what happens.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Okay, Aiden has been approached to help promote an F1 sim racing event. He agreed to take part without consulting with us first, and the event has already announced his participation on social media. Should we still let him attend it? Yes, it's annoying that he didn't talk to us about this first, but getting his face out there is good exposure for the team. No, there's not enough distraction. It's not ideal, but let's see if we can agree to him to attend over video. He can keep his commitment. No, I'm going to go agree.
Why are you hesitating? You've always dreamt of racing in F1.
Not like this. Do you know what he did?
Oh, your father?
He refused to support me. Said he'd only fund one of his children. Said Devon had better prospects.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Mum used the divorce settlement to help me out, but... And you're only here because he sent you.
No. This was my idea, my decision. And this is me asking you, Callie, not your father. We need a replacement and I ask for you because I know how good you are. And that's the truth.
I always said I'd do it on my terms, not his.
I'll look out for you. Just like I did in F2.
Will you keep him away from me?
I'll do everything in my power. Everything. To make sure that all you have to think about is driving. Have we got a deal?
Come on! Shake the hand!
You might never get this opportunity again. You know that.
Where was the handshake? Azerbaijan, sorry, no, not Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With current F2 champion Callie Mayer now on the board, Casper and the team at Connor Sport hope that stability on the roster will help garner the results needed to keep pace in the competitive midfield of the F1 grid.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Great news, one of our sponsors has unexpectedly paid a bonus early. There are a number of ways we can use this money. Question is, where should we invest it? Getting more performance out of the car is paramount. A happy team is a productive team. Let's reward them for all their hard work and feed this back into the bonus pot. Our factory facilities still fall behind those of our competitors. Further investment here will help us for the years to come. Well, considering that we're worried about this year alone, I'm going to go car. And, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave this news, social media, and email for next time. I'm sorry I could only get one race out today. I didn't expect it to be a big race. 1 minute. We need to take this call.
Davidoff. They stopped me entering the garage just because Callie's in there. It's ridiculous.
We've had this conversation. You need to give her space.
I'll humour you for now, Ackerman, but I don't like being told where I can and can't go around here. Don't forget, you talked me into this.
What does that mean? Talked you into what?
Signing Callie in the first place. I'm just allowing you to take credit for it, that's all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to blame me.
Well, if you're right about it, there'll be no blame to allocate, will there?
Anything else?
You're a busy man. I'll let you go.
he's already like trying to protect his own self-interest and self-public figure. Oh, Davidoff. Anyway, gang, that is it for today. I didn't think the race was going to be a big 17-lapper for my foot, and I do apologise. I wanted to get more out, but it's just been flat out and hectic at the moment. I will get more of this out to you all, and I'm really excited to see where this story goes. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more. Stay safe, and thank you for joining me today. All right, get out of here.